Ladies and gentlemen, I am on the official World of Tanks channel, and together with the Gamescom 44 seconds ago, they revealed the biggest update ever we have seen in the history of World of Tanks 2.0. Together with this 1 minute 58 second cinematic trailer teaser over here, they also revealed 16-minute 20-second update 2.0 overview. We're quickly just going over the features this update 2.0 has, and today, of course, we are going to take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, World of Tanks 2.0 release dates over here as well. September 1st on APAC, EUNA get it at September 3rd with 16 tier 11s. Not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16 bloody tier 11s. So this was the teaser, guys. And now let's have a look at the update 2.0 overview, which is going to be just packed with information, features, and stuff like that. And we are going over all of it right here. Not like in depth, but let's see what they have to offer, guys.
World of Tanks 2.0 is the biggest and most important update in the game's history. It marks the start of a new era.
Wow. So that was the little teaser they did at start of the year. You remember? This room right over here, guys.
Let's begin with the all-new garage. The new garage reflects the scale of the changes. It's spacious and richly detailed, with contrast lighting, new music, and surround sound. Here, you can feel the spirit of preparation for intense battles all around. This is where vehicles are designed, assembled, painted, and repaired. All areas are united in a single complex, creating the atmosphere of a real tank factory. The garage interface has also been updated.
So, yeah, you can at first see this new garage interface, right? Of course, this will take a long time to, I don't know, like how long time to get used to, because we have had the same interface for 15 years. With some minor tweaks here and there, but overall, you know, the theme has been the same. This seems to be way more mainstreamish, and overall, guys, we're going over all the details about the new update 2.0 in the future videos as well when we get more and more details, so definitely stay tuned. We cannot cover everything in this, but we can get an overview as the video says as well. Of course, I can already see people liking it, loving it, people not liking it, hating the new interface, because, you know, new things is always hard to get used to at first, and it's very strange for me as well. But, you know, new interface, first thing.
Also been updated. The top of the screen has become clearer, as the game menu list has been moved to the left and stacked vertically.
This is like super mainstream, right? This is basically what you see in any other game as well. You have the text as the menu on most of the FPS games as well. Like quite mainstreamish.
As a list should be. The vehicle's crew has been moved next to equipment, consumables, and other vehicle loadout menus. So all pre-battle preparation now happens in one place, above the vehicle panel. The vehicle panel can now be expanded by pressing the spacebar, giving you the maximum information whenever you need it.
I love that.
In its expanded view, you can now quickly scroll through all your vehicles and create your own custom vehicle lists.
Love that as well.
just like music playlists for different moods. The familiar filters still work as before. The right side of the screen contains all the latest events, in-game activities, battle pass, daily missions, all in one place. All vehicle information is now displayed in a new window. In just a few clicks, you'll find a description of its mechanics, all its technical parameters, the module research tab, and its armor layout. The new armor tab lets you learn how to block damage effectively and where to aim to penetrate your opponent's armor.
After 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
Here, you can find a detailed breakdown of the vehicle's armor, including its screens. Hover the cursor over any point to see the exact effective armor thickness at the selected angle. After the battle, you'll now have access to a comprehensive post-battle statistics screen. All this has made the interface more functional and better organized, while retaining the existing overall logic.
By the way, they do not stop over here at the end screen for too long.
Overall logic.
But this, you know, it's a little thing. Kind of cool, though.
The new interface and garage are an important part of World of Tanks 2.0, but they're just the beginning of the game's transition to a whole new level.
I sure hope so.
That's right, Tier 11. 16 brand new vehicles at once. This is a major leap forward for the game, and an opportunity for you to discover a whole new layer of gameplay. This is an all-new picture of battle that you'll paint yourself.
Did you see that?
To get to a Tier 11 vehicle, research it for XP and purchase it for credits. That's all there is to it. 7 heavy tanks, 5 medium tanks, 3 tank destroyers, and 1 light tank await. All these vehicles continue their existing tech tree branches with their own diverse playstyles. There's plenty to choose from. Each Tier 11 vehicle has its own unique mechanic. That may be an active ability that you can use at the right moment,
Secondary gun.
a passive effect that works automatically,
You see what this tank did? And they're highlighting the damage?
a situational bonus that activates in certain conditions. Some boost firepower, while others enhance mobility or even reconnaissance.
Damn.
All of them highlight each vehicle's unique playstyle. The new vehicles feature an upgraded system exclusive to Tier 11, replacing field modification. It lets you make each of the 16 vehicles even more effective by improving both their base characteristics and special mechanics. When your vehicle is fully upgraded, you can unlock customization elements unique to Tier 11. A stat tracker, volumetric 2D styles, and gun sleeves. And to get all this, all you need to do is play. Play at the new tier.
Tier 11. Ladies and gentlemen, who was expecting Tier 11, you know, at first, of course, you know, most of us were expecting it one time to happen in World of Tanks, but first release 16 of them, that's a surprise. That's definitely a surprise.
Update 2.0 aims to improve gameplay in all areas, and the big rebalance is a crucial part of this. It was broad and systematic, taking into account the introduction of Tier 11. Changes have been made to almost the entire vehicle roster. This is a complex package of adjustments that, together, will enhance the experience for every player. First, stock vehicle configurations have been significantly improved. This smooths out the dips in their combat potential as you progress through tech tree branch research. The top configuration will remain the strongest, but vehicles will now feel more comfortable to play right out of the box. Second, the module system has been simplified. All radio modules apart from the top ones have been removed, while suspension no longer affects load capacity. No more restrictions on modules and equipment for stock configurations. This applies to all researchable vehicles in the game. On top of that, targeted improvements have been made to hundreds of vehicles across multiple tiers. Researchable light tanks have gained more hit points. A number of premium tanks have been improved.
FCM 50T, ladies and gentlemen. FCM 50T. We have Alpine Tiger over here. We have the WZ111, right? Then is this Object 590? This is WZ114. Panthers over there.
Improved.
Oh, yeah.
Many underperforming Tier 10s have been buffed, including the Type 5 Heavy.
Type 5 buff happened.
All this will improve your experience as you progress through any tech tree branch. The big rebalance will improve the quality of battles, especially in tandem with the new Matchmaker. The Matchmaker is essential for a comfortable gaming experience.
All right, let's see that.
To make it smarter and more flexible, we've almost completely rewritten its core, its very foundation. So now, battles now feature the most varied possible vehicle lineups, even when there are a lot of similar vehicles in the queue. Teams are more often built with a one-tier difference. Vehicle roles are taken into account.
So, more often, +1, -1. Ladies and gentlemen.
Vehicle roles are taken into account. For example, the Matchmaker will put a Badger against a T110E3, not against a Grill 15.
I was about to say that.
Teams are limited to 3 light tanks and 5 tank destroyers each. And most importantly, the Matchmaker now adapts better. It reacts to the number of players in the queue and the distribution of vehicle types and even roles.
Sorry, I had a little audio issue.
And the adapts better. It reacts to the number of players in the queue and the distribution of vehicle types and even roles. And finds the best compromise between reducing wait times and assembling the 2 most balanced teams, with the latter always taking priority.
Is this the solution? Of course, this needs to be tested. They have been testing it. I can say the Matchmaker, they did test on EU1, for example. That did indeed feel better, especially with the light tank and tank destroyer limitation over there. Still, like, it's almost impossible to make Matchmaker 100% perfect, because there is always the player factor that is Wargaming cannot fix. If you have 2 can openers, you have can opener over there, but if those 2 guys, let's say, decide to play very aggressively, it doesn't work out, they die, this green team is still going to face stomp them 15-2, for example. There's always the player variable inside it as well, but this should make things a lot better. New
The world is on the brink of great changes.
Campaign.
Their source is a tiny island called Nordsgar. Your mission is to land there and infiltrate a secret base. Gather intel on a new weapon and stop the launch of a satellite carrying data. If leaked, it could change everything.
Operation Boiling Point is a single-player story mission that introduces you to a brand new location, Nordsgar. Fierce resistance from new Tier 11 tanks awaits you.
New map.
During the mission, you'll have the chance to capture the newest vehicles yourself. 3 different tanks will help you to adapt to what's happening on the battlefield. Switch up your tactics and vehicles.
Pocket rat.
Utilize new abilities. Call in air support. And use all means at your disposal to stop the inevitable. The secrets of Nordsgar Island will lead you to Sector 3, the 3rd personal missions campaign. An all-new challenge for your skills that's drastically different from the 2 previous campaigns, with new conditions and worthy rewards.
And what's the reward?
The campaign consists of 3 operations, each of which is divided into 3 series of missions: Vanguard, Ambush, Assistance. Each series is completed in vehicles of corresponding roles. No missions are restricted by vehicle type or nation, just 3 general groups by role. The mission conditions may not be easy, but they're all achievable. Each operation will be considered completed after its progress bar is filled. You can fill it not just through the main series missions, but also through daily and weekly ones, at any ratio at your own discretion. This means you're always moving toward your goal, even if you're stuck on a tough series mission.
Very interesting.
After you complete your first operation, the Tier 8 Windhun tank destroyer will appear in your garage.
So this is where it ends up. Tank that they have like shown super details about for months.
Awaiting you in the second operation is the Tier 10 VZ-60S Dravitz heavy tank. Finally, when you complete the third operation, you'll get the rarest and probably the most coveted Tier 11 vehicle.
Tier 11. Tier 11, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Rock.
You'll get the rarest and probably the most coveted Tier 11 vehicle, the Black Rock. Its characteristics are complemented by a unique firing mechanic that really makes it worth the effort. But no matter how outstanding the Black Rock might be, first and foremost, it's a symbol. Cold, hard proof that you're damn good.
Looks cool though.
The island where the Sector 3 story begins isn't just the setting for a solo mission. It's also a full-fledged random battles map. Nordsgar is a new battlefield that will transport you to a Norwegian island turned secret base. The launch pad and design workshops create cover and key positions on 2 different flanks. The workshops are the arena for close-range brawls, with the overhead pass offering the opportunity to close in on the enemy. In the center of the map, you'll have plenty of space to pick up speed, then find places to stop and spot. The launch pad has both enough space for maneuverable combat and terrain with cover. Its underground part also provides opportunities for flanking and sudden strikes. Explore this new map and its unique atmosphere. Find your own ways to victory on Nordsgar.
Now this is a map that has been tested once again for years. Do you remember that we had a recon mode on it when it had a winter setting, for example? It looked way different, it played way different, it had a railroad over here. And finally, with 2.0, it ends up in the game with another new version. But new map is new map, guys.
Another game mechanic improvement is the updated armor penetration indicator. Pressing the Y button lets you highlight the armor not only at the aiming point, but also the surrounding area. It activates with a slight delay after you stop and start aiming. The highlighting works only in sniper mode, within a small radius inside the aiming circle, and at a distance of up to 300 meters.
So this, guys, this armor penetration indicator is an interesting thing to talk about over here. You know, it is a massive help for newer players. Like it does more for you as a newer player. You know, for an expert tanker, this does not change much, in all honesty, I would say. So, well, of course, you know, it makes aiming easier as well. But if you're aiming and the game knowledge is already good, that doesn't help you that much. But it definitely makes hitting or penning targets, armor targets, easier for casuals, for new players. So is this type of thing a good thing to add to the game, a bad thing to add? What do you think, guys? Because, you know, we have had that penetration indicator, you know, the one in the middle, red, yellow, showing red for a non-pen, yellow for maybe green for a pen for years, but this highlight zone making it quite massive. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this,
guys?
Up to
300 meters. Sound is another important part of the game. It deepens immersion and provides additional information about what's happening around you. We've diversified our audio using real tank sounds. With new engine and track effects, vehicles now sound different. And more importantly, realistic. All the audio was recorded using real combat vehicles at the Tank Museum in Bovington.
New audio as well.
Tank collisions now sound richer and more believable, while destruction sounds vary depending on object size and materials. Update 2.0 brings random events to 4 more maps. Fjords now has a bunker with a passage, and an airstrike opens its doors to everyone.
Damn.
Ensk region features periodically passing trains that create dynamic cover for moving forward or changing position.
Unlucky.
On Redshire, a downed airship can crash at any moment. Its wreckage forms a chain of cover between the center and the castle. And in the southern part of Paris, the bridge was spoiling the entire view from the window. So its debris creates new cover for aggressive play, and even ramps to reach higher ground. You'll have more opportunities to close in and crush some armor.
So all those things are like were little hints from the little teaser as well.
Tier 11. The rebalance and matchmaker, the improved interface, personal missions, and much more. All this is our new era. This is World of Tanks 2.0.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Ladies and gentlemen, quite a banger. Even my chair is squeaking over here. Of course, like tier 11's the biggest thing over here. Well, the biggest thing. Like there are a lot of big things to cover. Like this rebalance, for example. It's hundreds of pages of changed vehicle stats, including mid-tier RT, including low-tier, mid-tier, high-tier vehicles, like rebalance, premium tanks, as they said, matchmaker, personal missions over here, new map, armor flashlight sounds, random events on some maps, which, like, random events, I personally, what do you think about those? Like, let me know as well, because on some maps, they're so good, I do not want to see the non-random event map anymore. For example, so this definitely has helped a lot of maps to bring some life to them, for example, to open up some choke points and whatnot. Interface, guys, there is like so much to cover, so much more to go deeper into, and the more stuff they release, the more videos you will see from me as well, going over all the things. Like, you know, the interface alone is going to take some time. Like, this is similar to the console or Blitz as well, but, you know, overall it's like more mainstreamish interface over here. So yeah, overwhelmed myself as well right now. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about all of that? And as they said, tier 11s coming in with some special unique features, abilities. You can see from Gorilla 15 into Hirschkäfer, Taschenratte. This means pocket rat, right? Leopard 120, the most beloved tank in the victory by most players, actually. He's getting an extension to tier 11, Leopard 120. Crazy. And the price, did you see the price? 7.4 million credits. It's not that much more expensive, guys. So it actually kind of makes sense, the price increase. From 6.1 mil up to 7.4 mil. Plus tier 11's getting their own extra progression system as well. Like field mods, you know, on tier 10 vehicle. But this one is for tier 11's exclusive with tier 11 exclusive rewards. Interesting tanks. Guys, please stay tuned for more action coming on this channel for sure. Please, let's have a discussion in comments. I'm really looking forward to what you have to say about this. And I will catch you next time with something else. Much love, beautiful people. Much love. Take care and bye. Is that the bright future?